Welcome. Today we are going to discuss about Italian Neorealism. So, first of all, what is Italian Neorealism? It comes under film movement. Film movements are of four types, and Italian Neorealism is one among them. So, what is Italian Neorealism? In Italian Neorealism, as right from the name we can understand, Italian and Neorealism. Italian comes from Italy, and neo means new, and realism comes from realistic. So, now let's go into depth and understand it properly. So what is Italian Neorealism? Italian Neorealism was a method of filmmaking that emerged in Italy right after the Second World War, about 1946 at that point of time. So filmmakers in Italy started making films on this concept. What Italian Neorealism films were, as right from the name, it is something new and realistic. So you make something which is new and you portray realism into it. So in Italian neorealistic films, the films that were made were filmed at live locations. First, at live locations, no studios and stuff, all were done at live locations. Camera and equipment were only taken on rent. As much as we could have managed to do ourselves manually, the better it was at that time, because these films, Italian neorealism films, were really low budget films. They were low budget films, and the content which was featured in films like, for example, Bicycle Thieves, it was an Italian realism film directed by, rather I should say, made by Vittorio De Sica, 1948. In these films, the content was to show poverty, famine, unemployment, shortage of food, people suffering. So actually the type of era people were living in right after the Second World War, the condition of people all around, that was featured in Italian neorealism films. And the actors, people who acted in films, were non-professionals. They were not professional actors. And these are the things which were used for making the films. Now, if you want to take some examples. So, Rome Open City was made in 1946 by Robert Rossellini. That was, I guess, the first film. Then there was Vittorio De Sica's Bicycle Thieves, like I said right now. So these were the type of films that were made in Italy and Italian neorealism films. Now, why is Italian neorealism called film movement? Why? I mean, it's not just a simple type of filmmaking that is not followed by people. No, it's not. It is a very good process of filmmaking, and it is followed by people all around the world. Just for example, in India, Satyajit Ray, one of the most famous directors, Satyajit Ray made films like Pathir Panchali, 1950s, then Apur Sonsar, and these films featured Italian neorealism, were based on that concept. Bimal Roy in India made Do Bhiga Zameen. Do Bhiga Zameen again featured Italian neorealism, and it was a lot about, I mean, if we watch Bicycle Thieves and if we watch Do Bhiga Zameen after that, we're going to get a lot of similarities between both of them, because, I mean, I don't know why, but they look quite a bit similar, because the struggle is mainly shown by the father and the son. So that's what I'm trying to say. So as Italian neorealism was followed in other countries, like in India, therefore, I mean, henceforth, it is called the film movement. So that was Italian neorealism. Thank you for watching this video. Stay alive, stay updated. Goodbye.